There we go. Okay. I am live. All right. So I am spiritual guide Cheryl. I am a spiritual medium. I am a mediumship mentor. What does that look like? That means I have the gift and the ability to be able to connect to spirit and communicate with spirit, giving spirit that voice to deliver messages to their loved ones on this side. I also work with and support ladies who are struggling with their mediumship abilities to help them to become amazing, confident, wonderful mediums and to start seeing paying clients. Some of them, not sometimes you just got to start from the start and then go to the advanced. However, at any rate, I'm working with and supporting ladies struggling with their abilities to help them become amazing, confident, successful mediums. All right, so I wanted to talk to you today about putting spirit in its place. What does that mean, Cheryl? Okay, so what that means is even in life, even as we are going about our daily life, our daily routine, our daily what we do, we have boundaries set up with other people. We have boundaries set up with our family, our friends, our neighbors, our coworkers, our whatever. The list just goes on and on and on. Boundaries are important. If you're an empath, boundaries are even more important. Boundaries are huge, and it's no different with spirit. If spirit did not have boundaries, they would be running amok trying to get your attention to deliver messages. But spirit doesn't get to do that. Spirit needs to be put in their place at times as well. So, what does that look like? What does that mean? How does that work? Okay. So, when you're putting spirit, I am putting spirit in their place. That's not what I wanted to say. When you're putting boundaries up for spirit, what happens is you're telling spirit, hey, you know what? I'm still a human. Yes, I'm a spirit living in a human body. Absolutely, yes. However, I still have to take care of me. I still have to eat. I still have to sleep. I still have to have a lot of self care in place. And I can't be having you interrupting me to tell me that there's a message that you need to have delivered. It's like having your child. If anybody's had a child or anybody's ever been with a child, like a toddler child, a small child, that has been wanting your attention, feed me, whatever. I mean, they want your attention constantly. Well, you still have to prepare for mealtime. You still have to prepare for bedtime. We're still a human body, right? So spirit isn't any different. If you don't tell spirit to give spirit that boundary, if you don't give spirit the direction, they're gonna just be all over you. And they're gonna be like, "Hey, hey, listen to me. I have a message. I need you to deliver. I need you to do this." So what you do is you get yourself a pretty little journal. It doesn't even have to be a pretty little journal. I do not use a pretty little journal. I use a piece of paper, but you can get yourself a pretty little journal and you want it crystal clear to the universe as to what it is that you want spirit, the rules or the boundaries that you want spirit to follow. So a few of them would be such, so my rules, a few of my personal rules are: you absolutely 100% cannot come into my bedroom for any reason whatsoever. I have to sleep. I need my rest. I have to have self care time. I have to have downtime. So 100% get out of my bedroom. The one only reason, exception to the rule of that, is if my house is on fire or there's an emergency. Then you may come in and say, "Hey, Cheryl, we got a problem. You got to get out of the house," or whatever the situation is. But until that happens, get out of my room. I need to sleep. I need to look after me. I need self care. I need downtime. So once I hit the threshold of my bedroom door, that's it. That's as far as the line goes for you. Under zero circumstances, excepting for the emergency, do you come into my bedroom for anything. Period. Now, let me tell you a little something really quick. I live across the street from a funeral home. You heard that correct. I am a medium who lives across the street from a funeral home. My front door looks into their front door. So I see everything. I have to have these rules in place. Because if I didn't, I would be bombarded by spirit day and night. So the second I hit my threshold of my door, spirit, like there's a wall. There's no way. You're, no how, no way, not going to happen. Now, if on the off chance that they do continue through the bedroom with me, on the off chance I'm asleep and they're like, hey, Cheryl, I really need to get your attention. On the off chance that they're there and it's not an emergency, this is step number 2. So this is the second way that you can put those boundaries up with spirit. And what that looks like is you call in Archangel Michael. Now, for anybody who doesn't understand the archangels, Archangel Michael is a powerful, powerful angel. He has a sword of light. He's the biggest protector of anything. I mean, he works for God, right? Like, I mean, you don't get much more powerful than that. It's almost like, so for me and my team, my divine team on the other side, it's like, as it's showing me right now, as you've seen in the movies, the security where they have their dark glasses and they're in their suits and they got their little radios and whatnot, right? Well, this is Archangel Michael and I. Like, we're tight. This is how we roll. This is how we work. So on the off chance that they are coming into my bedroom, Archangel Michael escorts them out. Sometimes I have to say, okay, you know what? I can feel you're here and you're not allowed to be here, or I can sense that you're here and this is an absolute no spirit zone. You got to get out. There's no emergency happening. You got to go. So then I call in Archangel Michael, and I can even see a blue flash. So I know it's Archangel Michael. I know he just flashes at me. It lets me know. I gotcha. I got your back. And he escorts them out. And then I protect myself super quick with white lights, just making sure all is well. Not that they're a bad spirit. Not that there's anything bad or negative that's coming in. It's just I'm a human, and I have to get my rest. I'm still living in the human body and have to have my rest. Therefore, spirit has to have boundaries. They cannot come into my bedroom. There's no reason to be in my bedroom. When I'm awake, I will work with you. I will talk to you. But when I'm asleep, I don't want you there. Now, one point I'm going to make super quick before I jump off this live is if you want your loved one, so if you've lost a very close, dear loved one, and you want them to come to you in your dream state to for a visitation, that's completely different. They're not standing in your bedroom trying to get your attention. That's a complete different ballgame. So if you're asleep and you're going to sleep and you're like, okay, I want to talk to my mother, my sister, my brother in my dreams, you can call them in, say, come on in. Come into my dreams. You're invited into my dream to have a conversation with me. That's completely acceptable and that's completely different. But just to have spirit coming in and saying, hey, Cheryl, I need your attention. Excuse me, lady, I need you to wake up. No, not acceptable. So if that's what's happening, call in Archangel Michael and have him remove who's ever in your room. And then give it a quick protection. Really simple. These are really simple things. And you will find that you're going to sleep better and that you're not going to be having spirit all over you trying to get your attention. They need boundaries, the same as what the humans in your life need boundaries. That B word sometimes, that's a tough one for us empaths at times, but I'm telling you, it's very important. So if you liked this little tip, if you are interested to know more about what I do have a 6-week program to help startup mediums build a strong foundation with spirit. And I also have an advanced program, which is my 6-month mentorship program for mediums that are struggling with confidence and struggling to charge for their readings. So if any or both of those are something that you're interested to know more about, I invite you to schedule in a conversation with me. Let's figure out how to get you moving forward. And my conversations are different as well. And if you're not a fit for any of the programs, at least we get to have a really cool conversation, and I get to connect with you, and we get to know each other just a little bit better, because I'd like to do that as well. However, if you're interested to know more about spirit, and if you're interested as a startup medium to know more about my 6-week program, I invite you to reach out. Let's have a conversation really super quick, and I can't wait to connect with you. All right, sending you so much love, and I can't wait to chat again soon. Bye bye.